Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Wednesday. It is the 25th of August, 2021. It is actually another pretty gorgeous day, to be honest with you. It's very warm for New York. Let me just say that for the people down south that are going to say, oh, well, we deal with that temperature all the time. I get it, I understand, but in New York, we are not used to 90-degree temperature. It's 92 degrees today, okay? So we generally don't deal with that. Miss Molly generally doesn't deal with that. That's why she's under the car or the truck in the shade. So anyway, before we get into this video, I just want to remind everybody that I will be live streaming tonight. We're going to be talking about the upcoming shortage of workers that are going to be happening all over New York, all over other areas and stuff like that. We're going to discuss why, what is going on, and those type of things. While we're talking here, I'm going to walk around a little bit. We got more tomatoes coming. Got some more smaller, ripe ones on that side. Let's walk over here real quick. There's some more over here and up in there that are ready. And then I wanted to show you these guys over here. These ones are really coming in good. Really coming in well. A lot of them ripening up. So they're all coming. They're getting there. We'll walk on the other side here. But the solar's kicking butt today, which is a good thing. Had a good solar day yesterday, which is always very, very helpful. There's some more. It's a good group in there coming. More backing through here. And then there's more through here. So we got a lot of tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes. Anyway, so somebody asked me, and I want to clarify this for them. What kind of trees do you have growing around the side of the greenhouse? They're not trees. They're all tomato plants. All these are tomato plants. All these over here are tomato plants as well. These were tomato plants that we had in the greenhouse, but it was just too hot in the greenhouse, so we had to bring them all outside of the greenhouse because it just gets too hot in there. So that's why they are all out here. All right. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this video. Oh, wait a minute. We got Mr. AB. What's up, AB? What's happening? Huh? Hey, baby. Hey, baby boy. This is one of Molly's sons. We have Abel and we have Gelko. And Abel's been hanging out more at home lately, which is nice to see. They're not big cats because Mama was a little tiny cat. So he's a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a crier, though, aren't you? So, anyway, let's get into the topic of this video. I want to encourage everybody. I'm going to give you an example, and I always like to use myself as an example of these things. Recently, you guys know I had a tooth pulled. Tomorrow, I have another dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm getting the teeth cleaned, x-rays done. We're going to figure out everything that is wrong in my mouth as far as my teeth go, and then we are going to set up a game plan to work on them and get them better. That's the game plan. I want to encourage people to get those type of things done, get those type of things taken care of. If you have any minor procedures, nagging injuries, dental work, anything that you need to take care of, getting new glasses, getting an extra pair of glasses, and all those type of things, I would highly, highly encourage you to do so at this time. I wanted to show you this, guys. One pair. I just saw it the other day. I was like, holy crap, we do have a pair on the pear tree this year. One pair. So I don't believe that there's any more. We had a decent amount of blossoms, so I don't know what happened. Oh, well, there's one up there too, but that one doesn't look so good. That one is not looking so good at all. This year I will be topping off these pear trees when the fall gets here as well. And I'll probably top off that cherry tree as well and getting it ready for next year so that it doesn't continue to grow up. We want them to grow out a little bit. But so anyway, I want to encourage people to get any kind of procedures. If you have a hernia, any of those type of things, those little nagging things that need to be taken care of that you keep saying, well, I can put that off, all right? I can put that off. Teeth are a huge thing, folks, okay? And that's kind of what I wanted to focus on in this video, is taking care of your teeth. You have to understand, in a post-event, and I had somebody made this a comment, and they said they had a real problem with one of their teeth, and that it had to be pulled, and it was very, very difficult for the dentist to get that tooth pulled. And so what their comment was, they said, I hate to think what it will be like in a post-event when it comes to taking care of your teeth. And they're 100% right. They're 100% right. And so I think it's hugely important that we take care of our teeth. And so, you know, get anything that you have, that if you have a tooth that needs to be pulled, if you have a cavity that needs to be filled, any of those type of things, I want to strongly encourage you to do these things now. It's really, really important to take care of these things and get them squared away. And so that's what I'm going to encourage you all to do at this point in time, because I think it's huge. Like I said, it's hugely, hugely important. You don't want to put something off. You don't want to say, well, I can deal with this, and I'll deal with it later. And then if some major event does happen, and now you may never be able, number one, to take care of that. And you don't understand, a lot of people don't understand, your teeth health will affect the rest of your body. So if you have a bunch of teeth that are bad, it can affect your physical health for the rest of your body. And so getting those things taken care of is really, really important. I have at least one more tooth that I know is probably going to have to be pulled. I know I have a few cavities that need to be addressed. And so that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get those things taken care of. Like I said, I have my dentist appointment tomorrow, and so that's my game plan, is to get that squared away, get those things taken care of, and go from there. But you know, it's funny. I've never been afraid of the dentist. I actually like going to the dentist. I just hadn't been able to afford to go to the dentist in a very, very long time. And I just, you know, I had a tooth that was really bothering me, and so that's why I did go to the dentist. And then I ended up going to an oral surgeon and having that tooth removed. And I'll tell you what a difference. Oh my God, that tooth was really, it had gotten to the point where it was quite painful. And so it's really important that these things get taken care of. So especially you folks that do have dental insurance, you have no excuses. I know a lot of people don't like going to the dentist. They fear the dentist. But I want you to think of the alternative in a post-event, trying to get, there's one alternative in a post-event, and it's pulling those teeth out. And it's pulling those teeth out with no anesthesia, with no numbing medication ahead of time. That's kind of scary. That is a very scary scenario. It's scary to think about that, having to deal with that in a post-event. And again, in a post-event, like when they pulled, I'll give you guys an example. When they pulled the tooth that I had just recently pulled, they put me on an antibiotic for, I believe it was 10 days. The reason they put you on an antibiotic for 10 days is just to make sure you don't get an infection in that tooth that was just pulled. So in a post-event, antibiotics are going to be pretty much non-existent unless you have a stockpile of antibiotics that you've been sitting on. Other than that, it's not going to be there. It's not going to be there. So people need to think about those things. And so I'm just putting that out there, and I think this is something hugely important. So I want to encourage you, especially if you have insurance, get to the dentist. You know, get your checkups done, find out what anything is wrong, and get those things taken care of. I'll be honest with you, I'm elated to go to the dentist. Do I like the pain? No, I don't like the pain. But I like the end results when I'm not having to live and deal with things that are going to affect me not only physically, but my mental state and everything else as well. Because if any of you know, if you've ever had a tooth go bad, had a sore tooth, or had, you know, a tooth break and a filling or whatever happen like that, you definitely, that is not a fun and pleasant thing to deal with. So, one of the neighbors going by. But so it's just something to share with you guys, and I definitely want to hear your feedback. Do you feel it is important to get to the dentist? Because I obviously, like I said, I honestly think it's very, very important. And so I definitely want to hear your feedback on this. Again, tonight, live stream, 8 p.m., we will be talking about shortages going to be happening not only here in New York, but all across the country. Why we're going to have shortages of workers and how it's going to affect everything else. So we're really going to get into that this evening, so I encourage you to join me then. I'm going to take you over. I'm going to show you how the solar's doing today. But also I want to talk about my website, preparedness1.com. We have the Preparedness 1 community there, which is free to join. It is set up for you guys to connect with like-minded people. So I encourage you to do that as well. It is free to join. But you do have to register. No credit card information is asked. It is private, so definitely take advantage of that. All right. So I'm going to show you right now. We have 1.25 kilowatt hours coming in on this side. We have 646 watts coming in on this side, so about 18, almost 1900 watts, or 1.9 kilowatt hours coming in at the moment. The batteries are at 26.30 at the moment as well. So not bad at all, and we're bringing in more power, which is a good thing. Also on my website, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. If you go there, you will see the Forefathers logo. If you click on that, it will take you to their website. Once you get to their website, if you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, you can save yourself 15% when you check out by using the discount code PrepperNurse1. So I encourage you to take advantage of that as well. All right. Last thing on my website, if you go there, PrepperNurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down. It says Legacy Foods. That is a Legacy freeze-dried foods, long-term food storage. 25-year shelf life. So if you click on that, it will take you. You click on store, it'll drop down, say Legacy Foods, you click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. If you decide to make a purchase there, you're looking at a 25-year shelf life. It is GMO free, it is made in the United States, it is vegan. There are beef and chicken options which you can purchase separately. Also, there is a gluten-free option for people that need the gluten-free option. With that too, you have the largest portion size of any of the other freeze-dried food companies. With everything that is going on, with everything that is gearing up, if you are paying attention, you are seeing what's going on, you see what's gearing up. I would encourage all of you, if you are thinking about getting freeze-dried foods, do it now while it is not an emergency. When it becomes an emergency, everybody and their brother will order at the same time. And what will happen is we will have an overflow of things, and there will not be enough, like it happened in February and March of last year. All of the freeze-dried companies were out of food. You couldn't get anything. And it was months in cases before things got back in stock and they got stuff back in. So think about that. Planning ahead is a good thing. Having stuff before you need to have it is also a good thing. The best part about it is, like I said, you can get it, set it aside in a cool, dark place, and you can forget about it. And it's going to be fine, and it's going to be there for when you need it. So I encourage you to do that as well. All right, so anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now. I want to hear your feedback on the dental stuff. What do you guys think, how important it is to take care of your teeth now, while, again, we are not in a worst case scenario. These are so important not to put it off. But anyway, also remember, guys, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive. Stay away from the negativity. Margie, say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Tell me who that is, guys. Think Homer Simpson in at the bar. Hello, everybody. Sorry, it's
the guy behind the bar.
no, the drunk that would come in there.
Oh, yeah.
He'd walk in, and that's what because everybody knew who Barney was.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like Norm from Cheers.
exactly. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here for right now. I hope everybody's doing great. Like I said again, puppies are chilling, as you can see, and the chickens are doing well as well. Yesterday was a decent egg day. We had 7 eggs yesterday. Excuse me. And Thick Neck did lay yesterday. So we will see how they do today. Again, it's 92 degrees. So I don't know if they'll be super active laying today because it is quite warm. So anyway, I will see you all later. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.